That's good.
He's like, I want to sit over there now.
Just hear a voice.
All right, we're going to get started with tech review. Jeff?
Yep.
Kyle? Okay. Alfredo?
Yeah.
Zach?
Here.
Sarah? Here. Okay, we'll just jump into it. First up is Vernon Bontrager. We are Johnson Township, Section 3, Town 36 North, Range 10 East, Zone A1, located 3350 East, 200 South. We're doing a one-lot minor. Let's see. Robbie's comments are, why is the easement on lot 1 instead of keeping the drag for themselves? Kyle's had no comments on this one. Jeff, you have anything?
That the easement's a big question here.
I would just like to limit the one drive to the easement, if that's what they plan to do.
This is a A1 parcel, zone parcel, correct?
Yes.
And we, our requirements are a one-time split of 2 to 5 acres. This one's close,
Robbie gave him 10%.
Oh, and then the note to use easement only, I think we mentioned that on the plat.
Yeah, we can have that.
They already limit one drive,
Put it on.
but I had just asked to have it in the easement.
So the reason that the easement is as it is, if it's not, from my understanding from Scott, if the easement is not on lot 1, then we really can't plat the easement as a part of the subdivision. So that's why it's included on the lot. Otherwise, it'd have to be a separate situation to create the easement. And as far as the acreage, there, I guess there was some misunderstanding early on that it needed to be a minimum, or it needed to be a minimum of 5 acres rather than a maximum of 5 acres. But the goal really was just to hold the line parallel with the barn, which is what they did. And I think Robbie's okay with that. So at this point, the plan is to leave it as is there.
Oh, did you have
And
it?
what's
Go ahead.
what's the purpose of this split?
To create a new building site, I believe.
You got soil borings?
I think you have one with the soil borings, right?
Pardon?
I think I saw one that you had the soil borings showing
They
there.
are not on here.
Yeah, but that doesn't
Be
want,
on the next revision.
yeah.
So it is for a buildable lot, just didn't have the soil borings in there. Is that correct? I imagine it's for family.
I believe so, yeah.
I'm good.
Sorry about that.
No, you're
I
fine.
stole your show there with
No,
soil
no, you're
borings.
fine, yeah. No, I saw the one with the soil boring, so I know they had the soil boring, yes. So I'm good.
Anything else?
Motion to approve with the few changes needed.
Second,
All those in favor?
aye.
Opposed? Good to go.
We have Sunrise Metal Shop, Sunrise Metal replat of the first addition to Mainland and Hirschberger and Ed Hirschberger. Clear Spring Township, Section 9, Town 11 North, Range 9 East, Zone A2, located at 3070 West, 350 South. Application is for a one-lot minor.
You need the plat.
Robbie said to dimension the setback lines. And then Kyle had no comments.
I see the setback.
Yeah, they are mentioned.
Are they dimensioned?
Sorry. There's a lot going on in small space.
Jeff?
There's so the location of the well for that property, seems there's gonna be a well at some point in time.
Yeah, it's existing.
There's one.
It's there. Yep.
Okay, that's all.
I have no comments.
Is that?
Here's the second.
Remember right, this is just a plat of the original to add on a piece to make it all one plat.
There was an existing plat, which is funny because it was actually done as an addition to, and now we're replatting because we're adding land that was transferred to an adjoiner. And so we're just putting the existing platted lot with the land that they bought as one lot.
They're cleaning it up.
That's good. It's been a month since I reviewed these, so I got nothing.
I'm good.
Hey, all those in favor? I guess I didn't make a motion. Motion to approve, sorry.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Good to go.
Do you get a price for having the longest plat name in a while?
No, that's not impressive. It goes up there with boring names.
Next up,
Sorry.
Kenneth Bontrager. We got Clear Spring Township, Section 14, Town 36 North, Range 9 East, Zone A2, located at 4385 South, 150 West. We got a 2-lot minor. Robbie's comments were to show the wetlands. And then Kyle said that the 2-lot minor plats may be subject to the INCSGP. Jeff? You have anything?
Nothing.
Limit one drive per lot. Please.
Brandon?
Just imagine it be coming off of obviously 450 South for this lot,
For the south,
on lot 2,
yes, for the south lot, yes.
nothing else.
I'm good.
Okay, motion to approve to add the one drive per lot. Is the only change?
And there's
Oh, and the wetlands.
there's a small wetland that I missed.
Okay, wetlands and driveway.
A second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Approved. Oh, guys, we're doing really good.
Next up is Tri-County, Stephen and Ruth Yoder. We got Bluefield Township, Section 5, Town 37 North, Range 10 East, Zone A1, located 3175 North, 100 East. It is a 1-lot minor. This one does have his changes on it. This one's updated. Robbie asked for the vicinity sketch. And then Kyle had no comments.
Back to the aerial, please.
This one?
Yeah. That's okay. We'll go back. Thanks. I got no comment.
Limit one drive per lot. That's my only comment.
They're just splitting off the house and the buildings right on this?
Yeah.
I had nothing.
I'm good.
Is my limit? Yep, right there. Never mind, it's good. So the one on the screen, I motion to approve.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
You have any questions?
Sorry, did you have questions? Okay, great. I think so, since you fixed them all.
Yeah, I fixed everything. That's
All
good.
of them, I mean, see.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay. Next up, we've got Matthew, Mary Ann Hochstetler, Van Buren Township, Section 23, Town 38, North, Range 80, Zone A2, located west of 7110 West 650 North. It is for proposed 56 by 112 building for repurposing roofing shingles and a 12 by 14 boiler room.
So no ship-shape mortality. No ship-shape mortality.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Robbie's updated comments. We need the building elevations, which we got. Pallet storage should be rear of the building or screened in. Cannot have a 6-foot fence in the front yard. What is parking area to the west used for? Lots should be combined. Does lot coverage include all of the improvements? And where is the horse shelter being moved to? Kyle says it may be subject to the INCSGP. Jeff?
A lot going on there. No question. Like, there's 2 driveways though.
Yeah, we're fine. 184. What did I have? Sorry, I lost my track of thought. I also asked if the lots were tied. Are the semis already delivering here? And I don't understand how you're going to deter them from not backing off the road. Which, talk about that after that one, too, people.
Yeah, this is a site, can you combine the lots, Clayton? Or the parcels?
Yeah, they were platted as separate and the goal was to keep them separate.
Yeah.
I mean,
Why would you want to separate them? Why would you keep separate when this is all conducive together?
Is it meeting setbacks if you keep them separate? I don't think so. Okay.
they're existing lots and existing structures, and all new structures and improvements can be setbacks.
It's connected to an old structure.
So
It doesn't meet the setbacks, correct?
should
I
you
don't know
just
exactly
take
what it
away the house lot then? Does that make sense?
What's that?
The house lot from the development plan.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
I guess the
Your well radius, your
Yeah.
septic, your
Yeah.
driveway.
Uh-huh.
These should be one parcel.
Yep.
The business and the house all together.
And we'll definitely talk about over with the landowner and see what he wants to do.
And then we did a decent sizable site, Clayton. Why don't we make have semi traffic? Why don't we create a semi turnaround so we can do a internal maneuver without having to try to back up around stuff? I mean, since we have the space, why not use the space to make it conducive for somebody to come in, turn all the way around, to have plenty of space to internally maneuver without having to back around buildings, parked cars, pallets that was sitting everywhere.
That's something that Matthew talked about too. We might just do a circle instead of the T-shaped. The template, I don't know how we have it drawn because it was supposed to show that they would pull in and then back west to pull out. But
It looks like you
almost looks like the opposite.
It looks like you
That's
have
what opposite,
We
that's
would
why
need
it
to
was.
fix the way it's drawn.
It looks like a proposed gravel drive you have proposed gravel drive there just south of the detention pond. You can't you just utilize that as the turnaround?
Exactly, yeah, there's options.
Okay. Don't get me wrong, the T option works when we're in a pickle, but there's more than enough room to not be in a pickle.
The well is intended to service both lots.
If the lots are the lots are connected, then yes. If we're gonna keep them separate, then I guess we would need a separate well.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then, if you keep them separate, I don't think the business meets the setbacks.
Mhm.
We're not creating new property lines, but I hear you.
You good?
Yeah,
Do the-
you're good. Tom's turn if you
I think we
want
got probably covered the pallet outdoor staging area, meaning the pallets in these pallet places seems like they just kind of take over the whole building, and they should probably need to make plenty of storage out of the turning template, out of where people are picking the stuff up, because it seems like these things get stacked a mile high, higher in the building, around the whole building. And it's like an aisleway back there, because like, well, we have all those pallets, we gotta stick them somewhere. Wherever on the site plan, they should have a large area to put all the finished product without having to just stack it all over in front of the building and down the driveway and et
Right.
cetera. So if he needs more space, it should be conducive to where can I store pallets outdoors, a lot of them, and not be, and conflict with all the parking / semi turnaround, because that's always been a problem.
Yeah.
For these pallet
I'm
places.
gonna have to email Robbie on one question, which is on one hand, the pallets need to be behind a privacy fence. But on the other hand, we can't have a 6-foot fence in the front. So I'll have to figure out.
Why don't you put the pallets out back or somewhere
Yeah. So
conducive, or shift your building back? I mean, there's plenty
we'll
of,
definitely make some adjustments with all of these concerns in mind to figure out what works for the site. Yeah.
like I said, it's not like you're lacking space there. That's all I have. No.
Okay, I'll
I'm good.
I feel like you also switch.
Are there any other questions I have not answered or spoken to yet?
I don't think so.
The parking area to the west, is that just for the turnaround? Do you want to know what that
Employee parking.
was?
Yeah. And then this probably could be a Robbie email too. Delano was trying to think through staging on his building additions, whether he would do the connector and the big shop at the same time or separate. So we may need to adjust that. Just make you guys aware of that.
And then the horse shelter.
Yeah, the horse shelter is gonna be moved to the east lot. We can,
We're hoping to be the same lot in the end.
Maybe you
What?
can put that on there where he's moving it to. That'd be better.
Is the owner here?
yes.
I got a question. Is there any reason you wouldn't just make this one parcel or one lot?
I mean, I don't know much about it. I'll do whatever needs to happen.
He's only lived here for a year, so how long have you lived here?
Since November 21.
But okay, so it's been a few years, sorry. But it was like this when he bought it, was my point with that.
Okay. Yeah, you know. All right. I guess make some changes or talk to the owner and then go in front of the plan commission.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, we don't have to approve it here.
What's next here? Because we're jumping all around.
Next up is Indiana Custom Holdings, RV Rich Specialty Trailer. We got Topeka Town, Clear Spring Township, Section 31, 1236 North, Range 9 East, Zone I2. You're located at 423 South Main Street, Topeka. Application is for a proposed 100 by 150 shop extension for manufacturing specialty trailers. I didn't get the same thing.
Okay.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Do you guys want the site plan?
Yeah, it comes- You'll have to go on your system to get that done.
I don't have that.
Oh, okay.
Robbie said, town of Topeka letter.
I hold on to it.
I was pretty sure we sent it, but if not, we can have to send
Okay.
it.
Maybe that's just that. Maybe it's in the read on, and maybe I'm losing file.
Sure.
ADA parking and then elevations of the proposed addition. Kyle said this project may be subject to the INCSGP. Jeff, do you want me to come back?
Me. He's next, he's after me now.
Okay.
Shuffle.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Is there going to be cleaning up of the area in the southwest portion of the building with this new addition? Again, I asked about Topeka's comments, and then why did the parking orientation change? And how are they going to change it? mean, you're gonna. I guess that's 2 years ago, aerials now though, right? So are those parking lines?
Oh, you're
That-
talking about the difference between the aerial imagery and how they're now?
Yeah.
That happened, I mean, what's on the development plan is what's there now. We're not changing it now. It's already like that. The painting's already changed.
Oh, okay, so it's been done in the last 2 years?
They just repainted it.
It created more parking spaces.
Oh, yeah, I see
Right,
that.
right. At one point it was configured differently and we changed it. It
Okay.
became easier to move materials around and actually create more space. for
Okay.
more.
That makes sense. I was just like, you kind of like have to seal your lot and change your
Yeah,
striping.
aerial is already.
So, okay, I follow now. Are you two ready or you want Al?
Yeah,
Good.
I'm good.
You asked about the area southwest, there. That is.
Is it
I mean,
fenced off?
technically, it's outdoor storage, but it is fenced.
Okay.
And
I mean, I'm looking at it this way
Yeah.
from the one picture, so I just have
right,
to make sure.
out behind, I mean, the question is back there, and it's
Oh.
also fenced,
Oh,
but
we're
the
okay. There's
the new
trees.
addition is literally, so that that's, a lot of that stuff behind the building,
Let's
is
see.
inside the building.
Where's the sewer line?
Um,
I don't see it on.
Asking.
Where's the sewer line coming in at? In the,
I think it's on the south side of the building,
It's
out to the street.
I just don't see it on.
Some purple here.
Yeah.
Dash purple.
No, it's
Well, that's a
a,
setback.
yeah, there's a sanitary, it looks like a gray line.
I'm not sure if that's Clayton.
Yeah.
He's showing there, Clayton.
Can I look, I'm sorry, I'm supposed to come back here.
He can.
Oh, come on
Yeah.
over.
My, drawing
It's
isn't,
got like a gray line there. and I
this, brown one is supposed to show the sanitary sewer. Maybe we need to add it, yeah, looks like we do.
Okay, okay.
I'll make it
Make
up.
that a note.
Nothing else.
Clayton. Me and Chris were here, you were here as well as the rezone hearing on the night was, I think we passed it on with the favor recommendation of a rezone in order to get this addition on, but those concerns that were brought up by, lights or noise and stuff like that is, have you had time to talk to the owner, or the owner's here about maybe if we're gonna go through and the planning commission approves this, or are we gonna accommodate any type of that stuff, the trash blowing, I don't know how bad it is, I don't live down there, but I don't know if people make this stuff, I do know in these factories, on a windy day, it seems like the trash ends up in the ditch next door, or in the field next door, or on the neighbor's property. And fencing does a good job at blocking headlights, it blocks some sound and visual, and it keeps debris on your own property. I'm not sure what's out there right now. I'm not sure what's planned, if anything at all. So I guess that's the concern, to address those, to make it real positive.
Right.
So the neighbors aren't gonna be battling more of what they already are. And then it looks like in that additional area, you'd be building over the top of your existing loading docks, or those new loading docks?
The existing loading dock will be, I believe, enclosed.
Oh, okay, the loading dock will stay there, you'll just be covered.
And, yeah, as for the neighbor, they are definitely, the Reinheimers are definitely planning to add about 100 feet of privacy fence along the north property line. Basically from where you see the yellow property line that jogs in the map there, from that point east, to provide some visual buffering for that landowner. Part of that is, I mean, they're up on the hill and it drops down quite a bit to the other property, but the privacy fence will make sure to catch any gaps in that. Which, I mean, the other requirements for like sound and lighting, so forth, I don't believe there's anything taking place on site that can't meet the ordinance requirements for sound and light. But I know that the Reinheimers have expressed that they are more than happy to do anything reasonable to be a good neighbor.
What kind of fence is on the back side, back where you get to the currently zoned S1, and they have material stored back
On the
there,
north side,
north and around the back of the property? What kind of fencing or security do they have around those areas where they,
out back there is just woven wire fencing. There, we did add on the development plan some landscape buffering, I believe, on a portion of the north side.
Mhm.
And then other portions, the topography helps. There's a hill in the northeast corner that kind of buffers them. So, yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where they can add privacy at the request of neighbors, but most of the property is not visible from the road. So,
I just want to make a note of that. So
Yeah.
we go for the planning commission. They're gonna ask the same questions that
Right.
that we had, the same board. They're gonna be probably a little extra hard since we had the public hearing and people demonstrated for a couple of reasons. So just as long as you can address the majority or as best you can, then it helps, I guess, get a good approval come planning commission time.
I like it.
That's it.
How far you went?
Yeah, I'm good. Mhm.
To plan?
Questions? You can
Yeah.
see those.
Are you? Zachary.
So,
If it was on the overhead, I wouldn't need this.
I can Zachary. Nothing, I was like, you have mine. And next one, thank you. That's a stealer.
These things work out.
Sunrise Metal Shop. We've got Clear Spring Township, Section 9, Town 11 North, Range 9 East, Zone A2, located 3070 West and 50 South, Shipshewana. Application is for proposed 80 by 200 shop extension for sheet metal fabrication business, producing barbecue and syrup processing equipment, retail, wholesale, on site. Robbie asked how the overhead door access was on the north side. Kyle said it was accepted, reviewed, and approved. Jeff?
No question, no.
Are the dumpsters being relocated and there really isn't a culvert under the driveway?
Is there a culvert under the drive out by the road?
No. It
It's an
just,
existing driveway, I'm not sure.
it just slopes to the east?
It's concrete though, isn't it?
Yeah.
The-
I just questioned it because it's fire bait,
Right,
not that it's right or wrong.
it looks like a lot of whatever's coming from the west side of the drive is probably going south more than east, but I know some is going east for sure.
Today would be the day to go look. Yeah.
Yeah. There is a lot of them. They did say that the soils are very porous, like you don't really have a lot of issues with standing water or anything like that up there, so that's good.
Yes. Lucky you. Those are my two questions.
Clayton, they're proposing a new loading dock. Is that like a recessed loading dock they're backing into, or is it at grade?
The loading dock itself will be below grade because the loading surface will be at the ground floor or like the floor levels, I'm trying to say.
So when a somebody comes in and unloading the loading dock, do they go to the back, turn around, come back and back in, or how do they access that, I guess, to make sure they come in, turn around, go to loading dock? You know what I'm saying? The new loading dock? How does the semi get into that?
Semi would pull in, turn around, and then back into the.
Where do they turn around at?
We do have the turning circle shown there,
Where at?
Right in front of it.
east of the building.
It looks like it's going into the building.
There's a bike shelter there. I think, are you guys gonna relocate the bike shelter?
The bike shelter is in front, well, they drive further south of the bike shelter and turn around back there normally right now.
You know what I'm saying, Clayton?
There's an overlap there.
I agree.
If it makes that turn, you take out the bike shelter, according to you, I don't know. Maybe they take less room than that. I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Typically, we don't.
They've been, how long has this building been here? The existing?
2013.
2013. So they've been here for 13 years and they said that they have not had issues with semis not turning around on site. So I guess I was taking their weight on that a little bit.
Correct. Turning around is one thing, then turning around, turning back into loading dock's another thing too. You know, adding that loading dock, just making sure.
I think if I remember right, where the loading dock is going is where they've already been
Unloading.
doing their loading and unloading. They just wanted the dock there to make it easier for back. So
And this is all for just expanding manufacturing area.
correct.
More employees with this addition.
We have more employees.
Not necessarily.
Just more room.
Where we're at.
They are also working with IDAM permitting to do finishing. That's underway.
Will this new addition, Clayton, increase the prices there?
Why, do you need something?
I'm looking for some material. I don't.
I don't have anything else.
Do you have the safety permit number for that system?
I don't know why it's not on here. We have it
Okay.
not, but I'll-
And look at your fingers. They are ending at the top of the building. You need to stay 10 feet far away from that safety system.
Yeah, they need to identify where. the-
Yeah, and stay 10 feet far away from there. Yeah.
The permit number is on the plat, but not on the development plan.
Okay.
We're halfway there.
Yep, thank you.
Oh, there was one question about the dumpsters. The driveway south of the new addition is phase 2. They may or may not ever put it there because they don't really, it's mainly just for the internal space. As well as to answer Robbie's question, the overhead door facing north, I believe is just for airflow. It's not meant to be used as a loading area, so.
Next up, we have Marla and Melvin Lehman, Yoder Corner Panel Sales. Newberry Township, Section 34, Town 37 North, 980, Zone A2, located at 1185 South, 900 West, Shipshewana. Application is for proposed 30 by 50 and a 36 by 56 addition to an existing wood panel laminating business. Robbie's comments were to show the internal traffic flow, drainage plan, how are the parking spots marked, landscaping per ordinance, and lot coverage calculation is needed. Kyle says this project may be subject to ISGP. Jeff?
Nothing.
I asked for a vicinity map. Is the turnaround adequate for the chicken barn? And are you going to improve the commercial drives? I think it's West Page then. 900 West paved or is it gravel?
What's that?
Is that gravel or paved?
Back by the chicken, everything's gravel.
No, I mean 900 West. 900 South.
No, that is, what is it?
Gravel.
That is gravel, it's
Okay.
south, from the south.
Okay.
I did not talk with Mr. Lynn about the chicken turnaround there at the south end of his building. That's where they come in and circle around and back up. I know, I've seen trucks there before, but
Can you put the dimension on it? Like the width, just to verify.
The drive.
Yeah. I just don't want to have backing off of 100 South.
As far as the traffic flow on, where we're talking for the added expansion, they want to continue, and have all traffic there in the South Drive coming in, and now, instead of, as they do now, it's awful tight in the front. They're taking it around back, have a large area in the back for turning around and loading and unloading there in the warehouse now. The main purpose of that in building A is where their manufacturing is, and basically all their product is right where they're manufacturing. They're trying to clear that out and make that more efficient space and move it in and out of the warehouse area. Giving them more space. But it opens up the back retention wall. It is about in the middle of where that new driveway is. That'll be relocated further to the east and enlarged. That size it will be increased to handle the additional waters coming off the road surface. And again, still tiled out to that area. Loading and unloading would be there on the east side. There'll be 2 overhead doors where they can take their skids and materials in and out of there. Parking up front, where the office area is, would be designated there. Appropriate bumpers and signage for the ADA spot. What the other comment? And the lot coverage is on here. I think that we're still, I mean, it's a large property. We're under the lot coverage area. Yeah, I'm open to whatever questions I get.
Krista, do you know what the side setbacks are for a commercial business to the property line?
Those are 25.
25, okay. I got nothing else.
I'm good.
That's good. Okay. I think so too. So to plan, you go.
Planning commission. You have any
I don't know if
questions?
you saw also if you've been to the site, there along the south side, he planted a whole row of
Buffering?
trees. You can kind of see them there, but it has kind of blocks the whole side. I forget how many. What's it say? I actually planted 60. There's 60 of them planted along there, which adds a nice greenery along the south end of the driveway to the building. So.
All right. Goes to Plan Commission, Rob.
Is that
Goes to Plan Commission. We'll have some questions there.
okay?
Make sure you're there.
We'll try to make it.
This one meeting, you're never gonna live it out.
Yeah, that was a little issue there.
Okay, next up is Lynn and Vera Yoder. Van Buren Township, section 27, town 38 north, 90 east, zone A2, located at 5285 north, 900 west, Shoshone. It is for proposed National Family Farms labor barn with egg and bird room, concrete pad, motor room, feed bin pad, loading dock, shaded structure, solar panels, chicken pasture, and proposed drive review well. Robbie's comments, what is the manure stack drive improved with? Is it gravel? And label how far the barn is from the church. Kyle said that it's been accepted, reviewed, and approved. Jeff.
No question.
I brought up that this is a farm drive. Does not meet the distances between, so. Tiffany and I already talked about it. She's gonna look at it.
What's the distance? What's the problem with the driveway?
I think it's 150 feet between.
Between them and another one?
Yeah.
Or they have to close a different one?
They have to figure it out.
That is what you're gonna
You're gonna close that one. in the
We're gonna
middle.
close the middle one.
Okay, and so just have the one, gotcha.
Just a rough, measurement, we believe we're just over 150 feet between the south one and then what that farm lane is.
Okay.
Okay. Makes sense. I'm gonna note that. That's the other one. Sure. Zach.
Like Robbie covered the one I had. What? One more question. Do these have septics for these barns?
Chicken barn, what is that? No, do you have a bathroom?
Does it have water in it?
Water.
Has a sink?
All the things.
We should, do we not have a septic coordinator? Sorry, that's probably me forgetting to tell him. So.
It will have a septic?
It will.
Okay, if it does, then we just gotta show it's all.
Yeah, you need to
Sorry,
show that.
Yes.
And
Yep.
L needs a report for the soil borings or whatever.
Mhm.
That's,
So I have it labeled on the north side of the driveway.
North.
these chickens are all inside?
I'm sorry.
Are these chickens all inside? Or is this, they're pastured?
They're 50.
Roam a lot.
So. When you say 50 acres, like, is it shown on here what 50 acres they'll have to roam?
Not on,
Sometimes, yeah, that's what I was wondering. Do you have a different site plan that was not shown here that shows that?
did I not give you that would be here? I will make sure he gets it and he can add it to, it pretty much takes up his entire parcel.
Okay, that was my question, because we did have this open ditch drainage swale that I talked to, he was gonna maybe try to encapsulate that too, so the chickens didn't have access to that water. I don't know that's my question. If it's in the pasture area, then we should exclude them from the pasture area, that ditch area, or if he's gonna subsurface drain tile it, meaning encapsulate it, then they don't have to worry about it. I guess that was my question, if it's part of the pasture.
It is in the pasture because it's not labeled as a wetland.
I know I talked about it.
And there's not water in it all the time, but I do see that he has it
ridge on the south
listed as a body
But
of
pipe in
water,
there?
so we will fence it out.
along the side
We will fence it out.
Fence it out, yeah. So, yeah, if he's talking about running his tile around and getting rid of that open, I guess it's kind of a stagnant swale, and it still runs water, so you have to have something there, but, I guess either exclude them from the open ditch or, fix the ditch so it's not exposed. One of the two would be, and whatever you end up doing, just you can put that on there. Just, I did talk to him prior to this too about doing some with that swale.
back.
The, manure stack, okay, no, Robbie already did that one.
It-
Don't worry about, Robbie already covered it. It was something else.
It's actually just a staging pad, but, nope, I get it.
Yeah, we're fine. All right, go ahead, Al.
I think we don't have septic record for the house. Levi, did you add information about that? I don't think we don't have septic record for the house, right? So you need to add this, you need to locate the septic tank and make the note in the site plan, okay? So that means we need soil borings for the septic system for the barn, okay? Because I don't have any previous information, okay? So I need that soil borings, please.
So you need the septic for the house, Al, is what you're saying?
They need to locate the septic tank. He said, I don't know, see building details, so I don't know, it's in the building details.
Yeah, that's my question, was that building detail question mark?
Oh, yeah. Page 101.
Yeah, this I see building details, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, do we have building details?
Well, building detail will just be the dimensions. I just don't have it on here. I can put it on there, but yeah, we don't have septic.
So you can locate the septic tank. Yeah, yeah. Please.
And the septic should be outside their new proposed well, I imagine?
Yeah.
Yep.
It is or it isn't?
It will be.
The one for the house should be out, yeah, and the new one should be in the north someplace,
Because
yeah.
we're putting the septic on the
Yeah.
north side, so it'll be outside.
Yeah, outside.
Okay, so like I said, we're gonna close, there's two driveways. We're gonna close the second, the north one, so that, we're gonna use they're close to farm lane. So they're just over 150 foot apart. And so that middle one will be closed. The manure, staging area, I don't wanna call it stack, because it's not a stack, it's just a staging area. He was planning on doing, the improved, through the pasture anyway. So that is actually on his plan. That's already written in there, isn't it? He just has manure stack access. So he'll just put what kind of improvement it is. So we'll just put that it's gonna be, are you planning to use stone? Okay, so he'll just, put that it's gonna be stone. And then Levi will add the distance to the church, but I have it at 0.37 miles is what we measured.
To the church?
To the church,
That's what he said?
yes. That was Robbie's question. She wanted the measurement to the church. There's a church north.
Okay. I just need to know.
That was all the questions.
Yeah, we talked about the ditch.
And then we'll fence out the ditch.
And locate the septic. Leave this to septic.
Mhm.
In detail. I'm good with all those being updated. So motion to approve with the changes needed.
We have a chance to view the changes, correct, when they're all done?
I can send it to you.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes.
Last, we've got Stephen Weaver, Carl Yoder. We are Van Buren Township, section 15, town 38 north, range 8 east, zone A2. We're east of 8530 west, 750 north, Shipshewana. It is a proposed Dutch country layer barn. We've got manure storage, motor room, feed bin pad, loading dock, well, septic tank, new drive, off of 750 north, and pasture.
So now, garage,
No.
Yeah.
Open table.
he's in table. Okay.
Sorry.
He didn't just fall out because he didn't notice. Zach's meeting. I didn't make sure that means. That's what I said that was.
Keep in mind, these plans were done before the new rule.
Okay.
What rule about the improvement to the stacks?
Oh, okay. So you're just gonna add it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Let's see.
I was like.
I thought that's what you were talking about, sorry.
No, I
Go
was
ahead.
talking about the last guy.
So Robbie's comments are needs the improved drive.
That was in
Neighbor staff. Show the ingress egress easement on the property. And then Kyle said that this will be subject to the INCSG.
Which it was, he was looking for the Weavers. We already have the, approval.
Okay, so this one, okay, gotcha. Jeff?
No question.
Okay, so this is under a different name.
It's Hillier, Carl Hillier.
Okay.
But the property's.
It's been transferred.
Yeah, it's just on Beacon, we have to go by Beacon. So
Copy
it's
that.
just not-
I asked for site distance and the distance between drives. I think I was talking to the north, 175, within the 175. Ronnie sent me the updated survey, so now I understand what's happening. I do know they'll have another question now, Ronnie. Is the easement along the west property line only for that 34 acres? And then is it not really an easement since they combined on your survey? No.
Yeah, on the west side.
So is it not really an easement now since they're
Couldn't put easement down there for the, other properties. That is all the way off, that's. 750, yes.
So does this new parcel have access to that easement?
I'm sorry.
Does this parcel have access to that easement on the west line?
They do, yes.
If you know.
But they're not using it.
There's an easement right to the west of this driveway on the other parcel, correct?
Yeah, you don't have it.
I know what you're talking about, though, but you sure you have, potentially have two driveways right beside each other, is what you're saying?
No, there's a parcel right here. So
Mm,
there's the parcel here and then there's this 50-foot.
okay, it's way over there.
Actually, that easement, since that survey and stuff there, the neighbor to the west bought that easement and,
The 30 acres or something.
he bought 6.5 acres off of the west side of this property right here.
But the easement's still there for this guy to
It's
use.
Still there, but now it should be owned by
It'll be owned by,
the guy to the west.
but you're,
Wow, I'm really confused now.
you're,
So the man to the west bought the easement and 6.5 acres.
but just the easement along the 6.5 acres. You don't own the whole easement. Just the easement along the 6.5 acres. Because the easement goes clear back.
Yeah, it goes all the way. I think, you get a question about, I think you bought, I can't remember, I did the survey, it might be yours, but I think we did transfer that easement to the guy next door.
But this parcel still can use that easement, even though you don't own it. 'Cause
They don't
it's
own-
platted-
This parcel does not own
Correct, but he still has access to use it.
it.
Because on the plat,
Yeah, it does.
so
I guess
guess
it's
I wanna
just
pull
there. He's got plenty of, road frontage, so I don't think he'll use it.
yeah, that's the point of it. If he has road frontage and don't need it, it's nice to get rid of these things.
There's parcels to the south.
Just a parcel.
Is there more than one parcel to the south or just a parcel?
It sounds like originally it was planned to be multiple, but now it says they bought.
Usually looks for more parcels here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not one parcel.
So the easement was originally made for this part. There was two parcels here and then another parcel here. And so the easement was made to get all of these parcels access to the road.
Okay.
But now the easement doesn't really need to be there, but it's still there.
No, it still has access to this parcel.
Well, they have access to that parcel off the other road as well, it looks like. It's platted.
No, I don't think so.
What's that thing?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know it went all the way.
It's
Yeah.
not- it's not part of the subdivision, it's just a big-
These easements, just for record here, these easements that are put on these plats that don't get used, that are legally there, that they don't use, become problematic down the road when the guy buys a property, says, I want to put a driveway there. And the guy's like, well, I've owned it all these years. Then there's a big fight. And it seems like the county gets involved because like, where's the easement? We're not using the easement. Well, still have rights to use it. It's not good layout for development in a county to manage easements that aren't being used, to leave them on there. That's why I'd like to say, if it doesn't need it, get rid of it. That way, 10 years down the road, this guy's been using this easement as his own property. The guy buys that property behind, says, well, I can use that easement.
How do you get rid of it? It's not in the plan.
I know. I'm just saying in the future, when you work at this level, dealing with easements is a pain, and it's okay if they're going to be utilized and maintained, but when there's just easement on there, it makes it messy down the road. I'm just saying, making a comment. Easements are a pain when they're not used, and then years go by. It's just a bad development plan, in my opinion, going off what I've had to deal with the last 10 years with easements. Horrible, horrible as far as easements go. I'm not saying you did anything wrong. I'm just saying it's not very good practice to put easements if you're not gonna use them. If it's not use them, vacate it, get rid of it.
So it makes sense. The originally split, yeah.
It's, yeah,
Well, as made my statement, that it's not prior to the plat, it's nothing new, it's a move down the daddy on the deed for the property. And so I don't know how you get rid of it.
well, I think you vacate the easement. You can vacate it to the one person that owns it, so nobody else has access to it.
How can you make it, what you got to do
Clean it up.
it?
It's kind of when you make a mess, you have to clean it up.
All the people involved in parcels, then they would have to go back and redo.
I know.
it, so they would wanna-
I wouldn't have created it in the first place, then you avoid the whole thing.
Well,
So yes, there's ways of doing things a little more manageable. So
oh, we agree to disagree, but
if you had worked in my position, you'd be like, you'd see it the other way. Sorry to tell you. I had a couple questions here on 19.
Label the drainage and use, drive needs to be 10 feet off the property line. It may be, I just need to know that.
You done?
Uh-huh.
The well radius falls outside the property lines. We've been requiring the well radius to fall in the property lines. Oh, the well radius needs to fall within the property boundaries. So you locate the well, so the radius isn't encroaching on the neighbor's property, especially on a brand new parcel. The loading dock, I was a little unsure of how close that was to the property corner.
So the loading dock is now not gonna be there, they're doing retaining walls, it's changing a little bit.
Oh.
And so we're correcting that, within the week. So the loading dock is gonna be gone and they're just using retaining walls to do it. So the loading dock is gone, and they're just gonna use a retaining wall.
So they pull and turn around and look up here and how they load it. Oh,
Yeah, so
it's
this,
just flat.
yeah, it'll
Okay.
just be flat. Yep. So.
Mhm. Yep.
See that? You can pass it down to that. So, and then we can move the well,
Yeah.
so that we're 100, we can stay on the parcel and then, still be able to have the septic, be 100 foot away.
Yep.
Because those soil borings are within, so we can move that septic if we need to.
Eventually, are they gonna build in front of or behind?
Up front, so
So
on
why
that,
not move the well?
the drawing shows where their home is gonna be. So here's the barn, their home is gonna be up front
Mhm.
with their barn.
So why not move the well over here?
They're gonna have a separate well
Okay,
for the house.
Big money.
okay. So,
I think it's might have 2 wells for the 2 operations. Because you said, right, Tiffany, they're requiring on these barns a primary well and a backup well as well, is correct?
Yes.
And just one more clarification, there's plenty of still room, even without the actual loading dock, there's still kind of a loading dock, there's room to my turn around back in, so he's not driving on the neighbor's property, correct?
Correct, yes, we will not be on there.
That's all I got.
I'm good.
Did you have any
Here.
questions?
So we need to, show the driveway 10 foot off of the property line. And then, we're gonna show the improved driveway is going through the pasture on the north side to the north side, just so you know. ingress egress at the property line. Also, we'll have improvement at the road. I'm assuming that goes for your 1 and 5. I don't know what 1 and 5 are, so sorry. And that's, we'll get the well, move the well so it's on the circle is on the property. Yes?
Yep, and then add adjoiners and use. That is one of Karen's, add adjoiners and use.
Okay.
And site distance, and label the distances to neighboring drives.
Do you have that?
Is that your 1 and 5? Or is that, yeah, I have that for you.
Okay, if you could do that, email it to me, both me and Ronnie.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that? Okay, sorry.
Okay.
That's just takes time.
Nope.
Do we all feel like that is doable? To fix. You also said you had to fix the loading dock. Did you say that?
Yeah, we'll take the loading dock off.
So we'll make sure. But I'll send it to you guys.
Does that make you happy, Zachary?
What's that?
That she's gonna send it to us with all the changes before.
I'd be happy to just take a quick look at it, yes.
All right, so motion to approve with the changes needed, approval upon corrections review.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Hi.
Opposed? Passes. Sorry, when I don't say aye, does that mean my eye is towards it?
No, you made the motion.
Okay, all right. Anything else you need to talk to us about?
No.
Fantastic.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All those
Crystal,
approved.
when you had the chance, could you send me the digital for the 26 SB 23, please?
Yes.
Oh, I'll send it to you.
Yeah, I asked for it. I'm confused. So I asked. Krista has a paper version, Zach. Yeah,
Where's it at? Is it right here?
in her pile. For the Weaver,
Weaver.
the Weaver,
I can't get you on camera.